Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another plan with me and I am filming a really exciting week. I am filming week commencing the 3rd of March, which was the week I went to see Sabrina Carpenter. So exciting. I went with Anna, who owns Plannerface, and of course I'm using a Plannerface kit for this week and a Plannerface foil bundle. So the kit I am using is called Concert Vibes. It's actually a really recent release and it doesn't matter because I'm always behind in my planner, and very specially, Anna actually created for me a couple of full boxes with Sabrina on. She gifted these to me because obviously she can't sell them, but because we went together, she very kindly made me these extra stickers, which I am so excited about. I felt like this week just needed foil, so I am using the hollow confetti foil bundle from Plannerface. Really love these bundles. They are so cute. It's been a minute since I used foil. I don't even remember the last time I used foil. It might have been New Year. I tend to save foil for special occasions, but this kit and this whole week just needed some sparkle. I have, of course, got my planning notes, again, is from Plannerface, and I've also got my custom scripts, which are also from Plannerface. So I do pay off Plannerface. You can use my code, which is in the description, to save. It's not valid on custom scripts. This week I am using font 13, which I think is called Farmhouse. I can't remember what it's called and I've not written it down, but it's definitely what was font 13, and it is in size 44. On the custom script designer. So yeah, let's get started putting down this spread. Cannot wait. Okay, so we have got so much to be playing with here. I have, of course, got my box add-on, so I'm going to put aside all my full boxes. I'm going to pull my date dots, my date covers. I've also got my weekend banner, got toolboxes, and I got my box add-on. So these are all my functionals. These are all my full boxes. Toolboxes, off we go. Okay. So I'm going to put down my bottom washi. How is everybody? I hope you are all well. It's been about 5 minutes for me, but it will have been longer for you since you saw me. I am having a filming day today, so I'm going to film one more after this and then I will likely be done. So that's the bottom washi. It's super cute. Then I'm going to put down my date dots. I really love that there is blue in this kit, because obviously the short and sweet tour and the album is all like a baby blue colour, which I really love. Anna was the MVP last year and got us these tickets. It was a bit of a nightmare, but we got them in like July last year, so it was quite a wait for the concert, but it was well worth it. We had such a good night. It just felt like such a short show. It wasn't a short show, it was a very regular length of show, but the last concert I went to before this was the Eras tour, which of course is 3 hours, so compared to this it felt really short, but it wasn't. It was like an hour and a half, which is, I'm pretty sure, like quite a regular time for a show, but I think we've just been spoiled with the Eras tour. So I'm going to put down my toolbox. This one looks the most like me, so I'm going to put that down here. And I've also got my full box overlay. I need to put down my bottom washi. So let's do my bottom washi foil. I don't know if you can actually see this. I might be zoomed out a bit too far. Let's put down that, and then we've got like the thingy one here. So hard lining them up. The ring light that I have above me like glares on the foil, so I can never see properly. The confetti foil bundle is my favourite because I can use the headers to boost my bougie boxes, which makes me really happy. So I'll just do this side. I feel like this spread is going to look awesome the foil. There's quite a lot of glitter in the kit, like on like the full boxes and stuff, and so yeah, it'll look cute. Okay, so let's start with, I need to put my date dots down, so we'll do that before I forget. So we've got 3rd, 4th, 5th. The concert was on the Thursday, so I had 2 days off work. I was at Anna's for 2 days, which was fun. Got to go to Plannerface HQ. It's my first visit to Plannerface HQ. And then the 9th. Okay, don't need anything else off that sheet now. So let's finish off the sidebar. So we'll start with, I feel like I absolutely need to use the short and sweet full box in the sidebar. I'm going to use this full box on the day of the concert. So let's put that up here. Then I've got a couple of things I want to mark in the sidebar. So I'm going to, oh, I've forgotten again. Right. Come on. So you can basically use these like bougie boxes, which is very clever. I can't remember where I learned that. I was watching somebody's plan with me, and they were the ones who were like, if you use ones where the headers and the full and the bougie boxes are the same, you basically just get more, you don't have to use full bougie boxes. Can't remember where on earth I saw that, but I remember thinking that is so clever. So I think in the sidebar, which boxes do I want to use? I'll go with a black one and a baby pink one, I think. So the first thing I want to mark is Sabrina, and then the second thing I want to mark was my trip to Plannerface HQ, because that's like a big deal for me. Oh, honestly, the fun that I had, literally, it was like such a happy time. So put that down, and then I'm hoping I've got enough room for a full box. Just gonna zoom in a bit. There we go. I'm a bit worried that it's gonna be a little bit tight, but let's see. Okay. I have got some disco balls, so I could use those and cut it down. So let's just like chop the bottom off. And start, oh, I feel like foil spreads always just, I think about them so much. They always take me like quite a lot longer than like any of my other spreads. Right, okay, that's perfect. So there we go. Okay, I'll need to chop down my overlay. So got my overlay for the main box, which is perfect. And then, yeah, I just need to chop down this one because it will be too tall. And what I don't want to do is stick it the wrong way, because I have a tendency to do that when I chop bougie boxes down. I tend to stick them on vertically rather than horizontally. Okay, fabulous. That is perfect sidebar. So let's just, I want to make sure we just get the columns in. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my Zoom today. Okay, we're up and running. So first things first, I wanted to mark Sabrina. Anna did these super cute like lip stickers, so I felt like that was perfect for marking Sabrina. And then of course my trip to Plannerface HQ, which as I said was a very exciting time for me. So that's my sidebar complete, and now we are on to the weekly plans. So first things first, on Tuesday, on Tuesday, I can just completely skip today. Come on, brain, wake up. Okay, on Monday, I woke up and I was quite tired on this day. So I'm just marking that with an eye mask from Paper K. Then where are my bougie boxes? So let's just stick this down. And then I'm going to put down a full box. Let's go for this one. Okay. Then Theodora had her swimming lesson. So I'm marking that with her custom sticker, which is from Teddy Plans Co. Then I did some meal prep on this day. I've been trying to get like more organised in the sense of like doing meal prep. I'm actually now on quite a strict calorie controlled diet. But before this I was trying to like make sure I was more prepared. So I'm marking that with a food and drink, well, just a meal plate kind of sticker from Plannerface. Then I had quite a bad headache this day and now all my placement is off, which is just not ideal. I actually find it's harder to get removable matte off foil than it is to get it off paper, which is quite bizarre. You wouldn't think it would be. So I had a headache and I'm marking that with a squidge from Stick With The Plan Co. Why are my words not coming out? Can't get my words out. Oh dearie me. Okay. So next up, I had a call with Elizabeth and I'm just going to use a half box to mark this because I actually don't have anything else to mark on this day except for like one other thing. So I'm going to end up with loads of space. So I'm going to mark my call with Elizabeth and I'm doing that with a telephone sticker from Plannerface. And then I just basically had an early night. I think I was quite tired, had a couple of bad nights sleep like in the week before. And I was just trying to kind of catch up on sleep. So don't know whether, probably just use third box. And then I'll probably fill the gap with a glitter header. So I'm marking the early night with a pillow sticker, which is from Plannerface. So moving on to Tuesday. So I think I'll pop my full box at the top and I'm going to go for this one. Then I think Tuesday, yeah, so Tuesday, first things first, I ordered my custom scripts. So I tend to try and do like 3 weeks worth of custom scripts at once and then order them. Because it's like, I'm quite clever around how I use the custom script designer. So it takes me quite a while to do it. You can really, really play around with the custom script designer. It's so clever. You can like kind of like, if you know your way around it, you can get quite a lot out of it. So I tend to just take my time when I order my scripts. So it's like I have to like set some time aside for it. So I marked that with a notepad from Plannerface. Then I updated my planning notes. So I must have fallen a little bit behind on my planning notes pad. And I marked that with a pencil from Plannerface. Then this day was pancake day. And Theodora decided that she no longer liked pancakes. She had them for breakfast literally 2 weeks before this, but no, she wasn't having any of it. So yeah, not ideal. But I marked that with a stack of pancakes from Paper K, and it's got like this super cute tiny Dot the Bear, which I think is kind of to show like how big these pancakes are, and I really love these stickers. They're like some of my favourite like Pancake Day stickers. I've never kind of found any other ones that I love as much. Then this day was also my nephew's first birthday. So my baby Oliver was 1, which was super exciting. So I'm marking that with a present sticker from Plannerface. Then I washed my hair. This was a hair wash day. Where are my thingies? Yeah, let's use this one. I want to use that one. Let's go for plain pink. So I'm marking that with a like shampoo and conditioner bottle from Paper K. Then Thea was at football club on this day. So she had been doing football at school as like an after school club, which she was really enjoying, and she actually ended up getting picked for the school team. So that was really good because I think this was like the first week she did it. But literally like 2 weeks ago, just before Easter holidays, she played in a tournament for the school team. So I'm actually really happy about that as well, because after this, I'm sure it was this day that she came home and she was like, oh, I'm not very good. And I was like, it doesn't matter, like, you know, it's just supposed to be fun. And then she got picked for the team and she was just like so happy. So yeah. And then finally I ended up having pancakes for 1 because Theodora decided she did not want them. And actually my friend was supposed to come for dinner, but her little boy was poorly and she didn't want to make Theodora poorly. So I ended up literally making pancakes for 1. And I like posted on Facebook to my friends and I was like, surely it's like acceptable as an adult that I can make pancakes for 1. And they were like, absolutely yes. So I got permission from everybody to make pancakes just for me, which was so fun. So the football sticker is from Plannerface and the knife and fork sticker is from Paper K. I'm just going to go and put down my 2 overlays on these boxes. And then I think we'll go for this one. There we go. Okay, so moving on to Wednesday. First things first, I was in the office. So this was my like last working day of the week because I was off Thursday and Friday. But I had to go into the office. I was on a course. So I'm marking that with a laptop sticker from Plannerface. And then yeah, as I said, I was on a course all day, so I am marking that with literally one of my favourite stickers to ever exist, which are the super cute spreadsheet stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then the course was so dull. I am not even joking. It was like mind numbing. It was basically around like HR policies and stuff, and it was just, oh, honestly, the room was really hot as well, and I was like falling asleep. So I was like, right, I'm going to get myself Subway for lunch. So I'm marking that with a like takeout emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I decided to go on a book hunt. So there's a Waterstones and a Works in Preston where I work, and I just decided to go and look for some books. I don't think I actually ended up buying any in the end, but I'm marking that with a book sticker from Plannerface. Then again, kind of a quiet day, or evening I should say. So I got home and I had a parcel to collect. So I went and did that. And I'm marking that with a envelope from Plannerface. And then I did some reading and some relaxing in the bath. So I'm just going to find where this rogue sticker has come from. Let's put my full box down at the bottom. So I need 4 on the next one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's use this microphone one. And then just fill this gap. There we go. So yeah, then I did some reading. I can't remember what I was reading at this time, to be honest. Let's go for Baby Pink. I'm marking that with a Kindle from Plannerface stickers. Then I just had some relaxed time, and I also had a bubble bath. And I'm marking that with a bath sticker from Plannerface. Okay, now the fun stuff starts. So let's put down my box overlay. I am already in love with this. My spreads are just like, I'm having happiness over my spreads at the minute. Like, they're giving me just like absolute pure joy. Yeah, which is like what it's about, you know? Like, isn't that what we want from our planner spreads? So I'm going to use my Sabrina full box at the top of Thursday. I'm going to use this sticker in my journal spread for it. I am so behind in my journal. Like, honestly, I haven't done any journal spread since the beginning of the year, and I've got like a list of things I need to journal. So yeah, I absolutely need to catch up on that. So first things first, I wanted to mark that I was on annual leave. So I'm going to go with, I've got a lot to mark on this day, and part of me thinks that I should maybe have used an extender, but let's see how far we get. So I'm marking that just with a bow sticker from Plannerface. Then I needed to pack my suitcase because I was like very behind. My train was at like 10:30, 11:30. I don't know. It was a long train journey, and my train wasn't until later in the afternoon. So I was like, oh, I've got plenty of time. I'll just, you know, pack in the morning. Yeah, no, did not turn out like that. So I was like panic packing. So I'm marking that with this super cute packing suitcase sticker from Stick with the Plan Co. Then I got the train to Anna's. Now I need a bigger box for this because I'm using my custom of me and Anna. So I got customs of me and Anna, me and Joanne, from Teddy Plans Co. So that's basically me and Anna. So just marked, I got the train to Anna's, and then I also wanted to mark that I did some reading on the train. And I'm marking that with a Kindle sticker from Plannerface stickers. Then let's get my bougie box down. I'm feeling quite amazed that I've not forgotten any of these yet, because normally I do forget them. So I'm doing quite well. Then I've got to mark that I had McDonald's breakfast. Oh yeah, I was like, I honestly don't remember the last time I had McDonald's. So it's got to have been at least 3 weeks ago, because I've been on my like quite strict diet, and even when I came off it to go to Paris, I was like, I'm going to still try and eat healthy, but I wasn't necessarily calorie counting, but I was like, I'm still going to choose healthy things, so I still didn't get McDonald's. But I had McDonald's breakfast on this day, and I'm marking that with like a fast food sticker from Plannerface. Then we needed to get ready, and Anna's dress needed sewing, so we dressed up for the concert. We dressed up as Sabrina and Jenna Ortega in the Taste music video. I'm sorry, but we looked so good. I don't mean to like blow my own trumpet, but we just looked so good. Anna found my outfit on Vinted, which was just amazing. It was like £10 for like top and pants, and somebody had already like stained it with blood. So yeah, it just was perfect. So Anna's dress just needed sewing basically like to her bra. So the way she'd done the outfit of Jenna's was she'd bought a dress, and the dress that Jenna wears has like white sweetheart cups like above the dress. So Anna was like, I have got this, I will just wear a white bra and just like sew the dress a little bit low. It looked so good. But then Anna couldn't sew the dress because she needed to wear it to do it. So basically I sewed it on her. So I'm marking that with a lipstick sticker from Plannerface. We sewed the dress and we got ready. Then literally like only me, as I was leaving the door, I did an order from Ferris Wheel Press because they'd had a new like a new collection released, and there was a new carousel fountain pen which I collect, and I was like, I need to have it, and I was really worried it was going to sell out. So I placed an order from Ferris Wheel Press, and I'm marking that with a fountain pen emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then finally, of course, it was Sabrina. She was incredible. Oh, it was just so good. So I marked that with a like love heart emoji head from the Coffee Monsters Co. Can I just say, this week has fit perfectly. I'm so glad I didn't use an extender. So I'm just going to get my overlay. Oh, absolutely love this. Okay, so on to Friday. Obviously, I was still at Anna's. So first things first, I just wanted to mark that I was still on annual leave. So I got a nice long weekend, and I'm marking that again with another bow sticker from Plannerface. Then most important part of the weekend, I got playtime with Plannerface's Employee of the Month, which is Aristotle. He is always Employee of the Month, and I won't hear otherwise. We are besties, like absolute besties. He was just my best friend the whole time I was there. Literally loved him so much. So I'm actually marking that with an Ari sticker. So basically, if you ever see Anna at at like an event or anything like that, or I think you can request it in the notes to seller. So if you place an order, you can request Ari sampler. I'll just actually grab it because I have my stickers like just here. But basically, it looks like this. So it's got like, this is actually a drawing of Ari, and it's got like some leads and some dog beds and some scripts, and then it's got little mini Aries at the top. I know, so that's literally Ari, which just makes me really happy. So I marked that with an Ari. Then we went out for breakfast, me, Anna and Tom, which was really nice. I think we went to Sainsbury's. Yeah, we went to Sainsbury's, and there was this amazing like limited edition hot chocolate on, which had like mini eggs on it, and it was really, really nice. And we had like full English, and it was so good. So I'm marking that with a knife and fork sticker from Paper K. Then Anna and I had to do some TPD work, so it was really fun to like do it in person. So how do I want to do this? Really, I could do with using one of my checklists, or I could do it, oh no, I'll use these because I've not used these in ages. So if I go for, oh, I've no black quarter boxes left. That's okay, we'll use a little thing. So yeah, we had to do some admin. So stall applications had closed earlier in the week for the Great Planner Getaway. So in case you don't know, Anna and I are hosting a planner meet in March 2026. Tickets are on sale. They are selling quite fast, so definitely go and grab one if you want to come. Also, until the 30th of April, we do have a payment plan option. And I'm pretty sure this plan with me, I think this plan with me will go up before the 30th of April. So if it does, then payment plans are still available. If it doesn't, then they've stopped, but you can still get tickets, but you have to pay in full. So yeah, it was just really fun to be able to do the TPD work together. And we timed the stall applications so that we could review them together, like in person. So that was fun. So basically, I'm just marking that with a paperclip from from Paper K. I was going to say Plannerface then. But we basically had to do our website test to make sure that we could accept payments. And then we did our store reviews. So that was super fun. Then I did another Ferris wheel press pen order. So basically I was eyeing up the aluminium aluminium carousel fountain pens. I don't want to put another pink next to a pink. Let's go for white pink. Yeah, I was eyeing it up, and basically I've been talking myself out of them, and I was like, I don't need them, and I was really worried about them being heavy. So I think I actually mentioned this in my haul video when I hauled them. But what I really like about the carousel fountain pens is that they're made of like a plastic that makes them really, really light to hold. And I was really worried that the aluminium ones were going to be a lot heavier and that I wouldn't necessarily enjoy writing with them. But they have like an amazing loyalty scheme, like a really good loyalty scheme. And I'd basically accrued like loads of loyalty points. So I ended up getting this pen for like half price. I absolutely love it, but it is still in its box. And the reason it's still in its box is because I can't find an ink beautiful enough for the pen, which really doesn't seem like a valid reason not to use the pen, but I don't want to put ink in it and it not be the perfect ink. So I've got like ink fear. I don't know, is this a thing? I've got ink fear. So yeah. Right, I'm actually going to see if I can just shimmy some of this up because I've only got like 2 more things to mark and I'm like a tiny bit short on space. So let's just move this up a bit and then hopefully we will fit everything in. Sorry if you can see my head. I feel like I'm like right over this. Okay, what other sizes have we got? Oh, I can use quarter boxes. We'll use that and a blue. Oh no, I'm not going to fit. Oh. Can I use little things? Let's go for... Basically, while I was at Plannerface HQ, I got to play Shop Owner, which some of you will know is like my favourite thing. So when I go to Joann's and I go to Josephine Bow HQ, and I'd like to do the same, and now that I was at Plannerface HQ, it was going to be no different. So I basically got to play Shop Owner. It was so good. This has actually just not worked. Please fit. Right, hold on. It's just so much harder to peel off. Right, and then that one there. Ta-da! Oh, such a tight squeeze. Okay, we're in. So first things first, oh no, I've stuck those the same way. Right, so what happened was, Anna let me make my own custom scripts, which to some people probably does not sound fun, but it was so fun. I was literally so happy. So I'm just going to stick the stickers down and then go from there. So I'm making my own scripts with this sticker sheet sticker from Plannerface. So I got to go into all of the software, which Tom has actually designed and created. So he made the script designer. It's like exclusive to Plannerface because Tom literally made the program. So clever. So I got to make my own scripts, which was so fun. And then Anna got the rest of, I ordered like loads of stuff because I was like, I want to do it myself. Anna was like, whatever you order, she was like, you can do it when you're here. And I was like, yeah. So I ordered I think I did like 3 orders. So I did my custom scripts. I did my PR order and then I did like another order. But then I made my scripts and then Anna was like, okay, so now you can pack your order. Because obviously custom scripts are made to order, but the rest of my order was like in stock. So she gave me like the iPad, which is what she uses when she packs orders. And she was like, okay, you know, these are the like codes or whatever they're called. Can't remember, like the references. She was like, you can pack your order. So I got to pack my own order, which was really fun. And I'm marking that with a envelope, like Happy Mail sticker from Stick With No from Paper K. And then when I finally got home, which was actually a bit of a nightmare because when I got back, all my buses were like delayed and stuff. But when I finally got back, I had a voice note with Karina. Not a voice note, a call. And I'm marking that with a phone sticker from Plannerface. Then finally on to the weekend. So I'm just going to sort this out because this is clearly very wonky. That's better. And let's just do my overlays. Okie doke. Bougie boxes. So on Saturday, I decided to Instagram vlog. So this is something that I think the first time I did it just before Christmas. And I actually really enjoyed it. And loads of people like gave me feedback that they thought it was really good. Which I was really grateful for. So I decided to do it again. So I'm just marking that with like the shutter board, which is from White Day Stationery. Then I washed my hair and I marked that with shampoo and conditioner from Paper K. I updated my planning notes because obviously I had been away at Anna's and I didn't take it with me. But I have to do it while it's like fresh in my mind. So I marked that with a pencil sticker from Plannerface. Then I decided to have like a bit of an admin-y day. I didn't really have any plans. So I just thought, oh, I may as well just like do what I need to do. So first things first, I sorted out my stickers, which was in preparation for something that I am going to be doing this weekend. So it's actually taken me like 6 weeks to do it after I sorted all my stickers. But I marked that with like this planning layout sticker from Paper K. Then I build all the stalls. So the successful stalls, well, no, what I did was I raised the invoices first. I built them the next day. But I did all the stall invoices on this day. So I prepped all of those and I'm marking that using a laptop sticker, which is from Plannerface. Then I went to collect my glasses. My new ones that I had ordered like the week before. And I am marking that with a Dot the Bear wearing glasses from Paper K. Then this evening I was going out with 2 of my friends. So first things first, I needed to get ready. And I'm marking that with a lipstick sticker from Plannerface. And we went for bottomless brunch, but we went quite early. So I think we got the 5:30 sitting, I think. I'm sure it was 5:30. It was either 5:30 or 6. But I'm probably not going to have room to mark that I had a bubble bath. So I'll probably just mark brunch. So yeah, we just went for bottomless brunch and I'm marking that with a cocktail sticker from Planner Bow Stickers. So that was a really fun night. Then finally on to Sunday. Sunday ended up being quite a busy day. And I had a bit of a nightmare in the morning because I fell down the stairs, which is not ideal. So yeah. But first things first, I marked that I was up early. I can't remember why I woke up so early, because I'm pretty sure I remember thinking that I would be quite tired, like after the week and being in the office and stuff, but apparently not, because I was up really early. And basically what happened was I was awake and I was like, oh, I think I'm just gonna like get on the couch, like watch a bit of TV, kind of like let myself, you know, like properly wake up before I like start the day. And I was carrying my heated throw down the stairs, and basically, to cut a long story short, I dropped the plug of the heated blanket and I tripped on it like going down the stairs. So I fell down the stairs, and I fell from like the second step all the way down to the bottom. I was honestly like in so much pain, and then it just I had one of those moments and I just sat at the bottom of the stairs and cried. And like, you know, instead of like getting myself up and like brushing myself off, which is what I would tell Theodora to do, I think it was because it was so early in the morning and I was tired, and I just like sat at the bottom of the stairs and just like cried, and then was like, right, okay, I've cried, it's over, get up. And just like carried on with my day. And I just like had a little pity party for one at the bottom of the stairs. I was fine, I just had like quite a bad bruise down my back, but yeah, I don't know, I was just annoyed. And then we notified stalls, which was super fun. So I'm marking that with a emoji on a rainbow from the Coffee Monsters Co. This crying emoji is also from the Coffee Monsters Co. We are in the process of announcing all of our stalls on Instagram. So if you are interested who will be joining us at the Great Planner Getaway, we've announced 4 stalls so far as at the time of filming. So yeah, we've announced Wisporia, Josephine Bow Designs, By Gem Designs, and Emily Harvey Art. So they're 4 of the stalls that will be joining us at the event, which is super exciting. Then I watched Drive to Survive season 7. It came out on the Friday, so I started watching that. I binge watched it in like 2 or 3 sessions, I think, which is not unusual for me. Then Manchester United were playing football on this day, and I decided I wanted to watch it. So in case anyone is not aware, watching Manchester United at the minute is no mean feat. They are not playing great, and it's quite upsetting to watch, because you just like want them to do well, like obviously because they're my team, and they just keep not doing well. So it was painful. To be fair, I think it was a draw, so it wasn't the end of the world. But I'm marking that with a football sticker from Plannerface. Then I baked on this day. So I baked some blondies and some cinnamon buns, which they were yummy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they were so yummy. And I'm marking that with like a baking sticker from Paper K. So I'm just marking that I baked blondies and cinnamon buns. Then I do have like quite a few other things to mark, but I'm just not gonna fit them in. So I don't know, I'll probably get one on there. Yeah, we'll just put the one thing on. So on this day, Theodora played with next door's granddaughter, because they're the same age. So I'm just marking with an emoji from the Coffee Monsters code that Thea played with Esme. But while that was happening, I had a coffee with Dave and Louise, who are my neighbours, and also when I got home, I had a call with Elizabeth, but I don't have any room to mark those. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add in, I need to make sure I don't lose this because I need this for my journal spread. So I need to not put that in my pile of stickers. All the foil bundles from Plannerface come with like these really cute like sparkles, foil sparkles. So they really like accent spreads. And it's really hard to see on camera, but you can kind of really see like in person, they make a massive difference to the spread. So I'm just going to go through and add some of these super cute sparkles to the spread. Just because I always think they just give it a little something extra. They're just quite hard to get off because they're so teeny. Let's put some over these little check boxes. And then on my bows. I don't want to sparkle up Ari, although he is a very sparkly puppy. Let's go back the other way. Put one on there. He's not literally sparkly, by the way. I mean, like, in personality. And there isn't, like, bathing him in glitter. Okay, and then just the last ones on here. And then I want to do one on the balloon. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do is wherever I've got a header, because I've got a couple of headers, I'm just going to put the header overlays on. One down here, none there, and none on there. Okay, let's have a look at this spread. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. I am in love with it. Like, seriously. The foil will be really hard to see on here because it's a glossy foil kit. I think you can see like on the date covers up here, but it'll be like quite tricky, I think. Yeah, because the glare is just going to go on the glossy, but it looks amazing in person. When I've posted this plan with me, there'll be a picture on Instagram and I will get the foil on the picture, so definitely check it out over there. But yeah, this spread is magical. I am in love. Oh, this was such a good week. This is why I love memory planning and I love being like a comfortable amount behind. So I've had discussions with people about this and some people are like, oh, I like to do it immediately. But for me, I think like 4 to 6 weeks is perfect because I really love like reliving the week when it's kind of like well out of my head. So yeah, absolutely love this. I hope you do too. If you like this video, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see future videos, I'd love if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.